the Bad News Eagles in that grand final.
Right
so,
here in Malta.
Yeah, kind of sick, right? They've already won a Malta before.
Yeah,
looking to
it's
do
going
it
to be
again.
so mad, guys. That was like their whole segment. You can't go saying that before the first round's finished.
No, but
Did
you
you
know,
guys
I
hear
just
that this is
recap it.
Fnatic's first time on this map as well?
really?
So that's
I
actually
didn't hear
super
that
exciting.
anyway.
No, I don't think you did, just in case.
Wait, did you say this is the first time Fnatic have played this
the
map?
first time?
Hugo,
but
that's such insightful information.
I know.
I
That's what
think that would have been brought up
that's
earlier
what I'm
on.
here for.
This
check,
is what
check
Calyx
this
is
out.
here for. And knocking on the door for one. Okay, nearly two. The Julie's definitely connecting. Sketchy for Zantara's bomb is down. Things are awkward for the remaining two. Or even just one.
Yeah, just old mate KRIMZ left up in the 1v3. And he's got a ways to go. These dualies on Emo kind of tore through the attempted site take. I don't know how KRIMZ is going to win this one, Alex.
He's not.
I can't quite visualize it yet. But we know with Counter-Strike, right? Things happen.
Anything can happen. And it is KRIMZ. Hugo, how does KRIMZ win this?
We've got to manifest it, guys. We've
Yeah.
got to put all of our brains
well, then
together.
let's
and we've
start
got to
manifesting, shall we?
The key is you don't imagine it happening. You realize it has happened.
Okay.
And it is happening, and it will happen.
Have you ever seen KRIMZ win the opening round of a Pro League like this before, Alex?
I haven't, especially not on Anubis, because it's the first time they've played it.
Oh,
You know?
really?
Yeah, actually. Interesting.
Well, he's going to check this corner. That's a good start, but it's also a strong finish. And the Turks get loud over there.
I think the fact that, you know, as Madja was saying and as the desk were alluding to, the fact that they left Anubis open, either they have something prepped, they have some tricks up their sleeve, or it's a bit of a blunder. So let's find out.
Well, the fact that they've even gone for the T-side pick, it's finally emerging for a few teams in a few maps, like Inferno as well, and definitely on Anubis, because right now it is a new map,
Right.
so a lot of teams are getting a lot of good T-sides. But the fact that you would want to start on your first map on T-side shows that, yeah, we have things in store. There's no doubt about it for Fnatic.
It's a bit odd to see KRIMZ going for that one there, considering Roy's got such a cavern of space in middle. He's very early there, hasn't really been spotted, crawled up. Of course, it's acknowledged. But you see KRIMZ taking that fight, does go down, and still the man advantage for Eternal Firebomb to be scooped up by the Dutchman. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't know if Roy's going to be really wanting to go for a solo adventure. He is going to show presence, or pheasants.
Yeah.
I don't know how
All
he
the
could-
birds.
Showing pheasants over mid.
They are everywhere in the UK, aren't they? You see a pheasant just driving down the country lanes.
What one does a pheasant look like again?
They're
Could you
like
describe
super stupid but quite pretty birds.
Okay.
Like peacocks.
Pheasant. I like that.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
never
I
seen one of
have
them
seen
before?
pheasants.
Yeah, they're just always like on the side of the road.
That was the only way in.
They've
Or not.
counted their pheasants before they've hatched, trying to have Roy come through mid. And now, oh, hello.
Oh, that's going to be unpheasant for Madja.
Bizantares looking to lay down the pain. He's going to give them a cockatoo from heaven.
Oh my God, Mezi's actually done it. He's got him back in. There is a world where Zantares can isolate these duels. Mezi just has to stay static.
Blimey.
That is quite a turnaround. Eternal Fire taking those initial two off the back of that pistol and its conversion. They're already halfway there. 4, 5, maybe even a 6 could be nice. Calyx, well, that's his chance. It's sailed by. I do love this blend of players now for Fnatic. Good to see them not only at the Tier 1 tournaments again, one of the only 5 organizations we've seen that have attended every Pro League.
Yeah.
And won it the most times, along with Astralis at 3 wins over the years.
Oh, hang on. This has gotten a little bit weird. The pistols are actually getting it done. Kills through the smoke. Madja went running on through that smoke down over towards Ivy and then wrapped the jail and shot them in the back. Oh dear, Fnatic. This is not how this round was supposed to go. This was a bunch of USPs, a collection of upgraded pistols, but a very lowly investment for Eternal Fire. And look at where the bomb is. That's very problematic. I imagine that was the best chance you're going to have at someone giving you a peek. At this point, Eternal Fire can just tuck and play off the contact of either these dark players, the guy at Ivy, or the back sight man.
These are the rounds KRIMZ handles, though. I mean, he's just been here for so many years. He can take this. He knows you've got no armor. He knows he just has to be first to the punch.
Good shot.
Ouch! Oh, jeez! What the finish. Calyx with 3. And how even now he still can keep his finger on the pulse of how modern Counter-Strike is played at the highest level.
They took G2 close on you, closer than almost any team has been able to do on that map, on that win streak that G2 have.
Hyper-aggression. And it's led to a frag. KRIMZ, he's only just got there and now cut down to size on Canals. Imor can't afford to miss that. And there's more where that came from. Roy has at least gotten into the B site. And, mezii and Maja meet for a fight. Top of long, bomb to be planted, 3-on-3.
Yeah, xFlower does have a pretty nice bit of ground here, and Xantares has created even more room by removing the jail player. Now, Roy, all the way through spawn, and mezii's even holding for this wraparound through his own spawn. So they find a way back into the 2v2. I can't believe that if I'm Calyx, I'm raging. Why is mezii holding that?
No doubt.
Roy, all the way through Temple. They're on the bomb right now. They're in position to tap it and try and force these fights, but with mezii pouncing early and Xantares never getting out of dark, it ends up being a round that goes the way of fnatic. They even try to chase down that last man, and they will get him.
But what's interesting to me is that Eternal Fire are in a position. So I'm very facetious today. I don't know. I woke up on the facetious side of the bed.
This is a cocky little trio. I like it.
But just to be facetious, what side of the bed is that? Right or left?
No, I exit out the foot of the bed.
Oh, I do like a forward roll.
He's in a single, so you know it's both sides. It doesn't really matter.
They're all the same. And so is this. Actually, we've seen this before. An opening kill for fnatic, but very compromised. In the buy department, just those 2 saved rifles. nicoodoz obviously very lucky to be bringing that all through after the dink on the hunt.
Someone should get to mezii because he has a gun at his feet and he's only got 2 rifles in this round. So it'd be nice to see someone sneak their way over there and get armed. FASHR's got armor, but no, nothing. A howl left on the ground, unused. Call it Rushley's because, my God.
He never uses it.
No, just equip it.
And doesn't trade it to anyone.
No.
Yeah, I can't believe he has a howl and just doesn't. That's gross, right? Emor,
mid.
Here we are. Get out, Ron. Get out with your cold takes.
No, he was just commentating.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're going mid.
Fine, Rush. You want to talk? You want to commentate? Take this round.
It looks like nicoodoz here is creeping in Xantares with a dirty angle, but nicoodoz takes him down. Activating mezii now. Maja in a lot of trouble on the site here. Oh, the spray doesn't look good. Dancing around Cake, and now he's been taken down. But FASHR, he's got the bomb. He might get taught. FASHR, he hears these players. He's in a risky spot now. mezii save. What a shot! And now Calyx gets peeked from the top, and the round is done.
And then you want to keep playing that game, you know, envy and jealousy.
This is a good one. We had this over dinner the other night.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. In fact, we'll do it into the break. You guys can tell us what you think the differences are as Xantares is going aggressive with his partner in crime. Imor and Xantares across, flashing flies, and Calyx on the jiggle. KRIMZ can probably safely call 2, if not 3B, with FASHR's information from that long push. Ouch. Yeah, that's the end of that. nicoodoz' journey into dark is cut short. Floor laden with flame. KRIMZ catching nades, bomb loose towards the canals as mezii is having a poke and a prod.
He's been getting a lot of A entries, but this position for xFlower is dirty. There's no way you're looking here. Oh, he forces it though. Thank God he still wins it. Eternal Fire need this round at the end of the half.
Yeah, it gets a bit awkward now for fnatic, right? Because they've kind of, they felt out both sides of the map and they've come up short on either side of the equation.
Nice.
That's clean.
That will keep the feet planted, and this is his chance. Oh, Roy lost a lot of health in that exchange, but it comes up trumps. All xFlower's got to do is hold this side against 3.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one. They're moving his way out through mid. FASHR with the turn, but he can't hold on to it. So the advantage is with Eternal Fire. KRIMZ still staring down the mid man, but eventually going to have to try and plant this bomb.
Okay, Imor didn't give him the fight he was looking for, and problems now was 22 and counting. KRIMZ, understandably, wanted to clear these angles, but they're being very patient with him. Calyx crawling all this time that he's elapsing is leading to an almost impossible 1v2.
They're doubting it, but he did not have the time to go for this play.
9,
and now he's looking for the kill.
Dude.
He's not going to get it. He's going to be dead off the plant. Calyx is here.
Dead man.
Bye.
Sorted. 8-7, a 7th in the bank. This is looking good for Eternal Fire, picking up Anubis. Yeah, good find. Very happy with that. I really wore it to death. You know those shirts that you keep putting on?
Yeah,
and just,
and then
I shouldn't.
after a while, especially when it's something so pronounced as a DJ with a tiger
It's
on
like,
it.
oh, it's that tiger guy again. Like, they must have thought I had an unhealthy obsession with the animal. And, well, an unhealthy obsession with middle, because poor nicoodoz and mezii, they are going to have to go forward to get out of trouble. Calyx, good for it. One from nicoodoz, needs another. Multiple fronts. And a nasty end. FASHR quick on the flank. Magic might be good for the fight. And we do have a 3-on-3 established.
No kit.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a little rough for fnatic. A lot weighted on this first fight with KRIMZ. Ooh, hello! Emor doesn't want to offer himself up, so he's going to drop into the site.
Could do more with this. It's Roy, unaware, completely, perfectly timed. Didn't see him on the jump. Madja wins his duel on main, and now KRIMZ, yeah, doesn't have the time. Needs 2 quick headshots, one on him, or inevitable. Ah, he lied. Imor's clean with it. Looking real nice, and that is double pistols for the Turkish squad.
KRIMZ got the angs.
Ooh, yeah.
See, I like these nades, but I prefer it even more when it's like coupled with the molly on Emor going into dark to actually like force KRIMZ into that more passive angle, right? Trying to think what team it was we saw do that a hell of a lot. I want to say it was ENCE. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
This
it was
is
ENCE.
Tara's trying his luck in mid, not anticipating the nicoodoz strafe out. First blood for fnatic and aggression. Interesting to throw it into the mix when you have the advantage. Is Roy on his own? Yeah.
Although nicoodoz is coming in to join him to watch lower and running again, and now they know everything. They know he was running T-spawn the B, so that's full info for fnatic. They can pad the B site. The orb goes back to reinforce, and lurking in spawn is Roy. He's going to find a bomb here as well. From bad to worse to in a hearse, xFlow dead, and Calyx in a 1-on-5.
Writing that one down. And Sun as Calyx with 5 to find and no hope in the world to do it.
Yeah. I love building up, you know, 1vx's, but this is one that will never happen. He doesn't have the bomb. For all he knows, they're all in spawn on the bomb. There's kind of no winning this one for Calyx. He's in a battle of the minds.
I love how fnatic are even playing for money. They're not even trying to hunt the kill. They're not trying to hold the bomb. They just want all their guns. They don't care if he saves. It makes no difference to them. They can Eternal Fire can buy up. fnatic know it. Let's just keep 5 alive. Let's build our own money. Play the long game, eh?
Yeah, well, it may not be so long on Anubis, even though fnatic have managed to post a full, clean CT round. We'll see how easy that is to replicate. And now we do change it. Yeah,
please don't.
You can see that there is already a discussion in the fnatic camp. Let's see their approach.
I want to see what fnatic are doing in dark right now, just to see how. Yeah, both looking into the wall. No one's got their eyes on it, and now Major just walks through. No, more of a standard dark take. Molly, Roy.
Good Molly.
Oh, Roy.
Perfect
Roy.
Molly.
Yeah.
Yikes. He's lucky to get away with that. That is unnecessary regress that leads to a bit of a problem on the fnatic camp. They can go wherever they want, and it does look like the body of the assault's heading on towards mezii's domain.
Good luck, lad.
Oh, all right. Good bit of damage on that spray and a lot of info from it. You know, he just saw 3 bodies on that mid peak, so you know that their intentions have kind of changed here. They're looking for real estate elsewhere, but oh, Magic, you sneaky, cheeky devil, you. Look at him. He's crept out of dark, and oh, KRIMZ gets his revenge. That's a blinder, considering Magic's so deep in the site. Yes. 3-on-3.
Smoke Temple. Actually gives KRIMZ a bit of something to work with. Look at that. That's definitely a miss smoke. KRIMZ suddenly has a little bit of an opportunity. Otherwise, he would have been locked out. Can line up his util and communicate with his squad. He got mezii flanking.
Maybe, but he's got to walk the entire way, and he's going to run out of time if he doesn't go right now. Xantares still unknown about, but mezii should get this spot in a second. Free kill. Now you got to go. Action stations, in they go. Calyx will swing, he will fall. xFlow needs a clutch, but I've got my money on him right now. One quick kill, low health on KRIMZ, but he couldn't find that second shot. If he did, dancing behind the pillar, maybe there was hope, but not today. fnatic, despite the disaster in dark in this half, they do pick up a round at the end.
No hope for fnatic in finding 4 consecutive rounds, bearing in mind, as Hugo outlined, they've only managed to find 1 in consecutive fashion so far this half. It's no evidence to work off.
Is it even consecutive if it's 1? That's the philosophical question I'll leave you with. Unknown right now. We're getting all the definitions of words. KRIMZ, again dead at dark, but took a deep peek.
I think it's
work.
It's the frustrations, you know?
Yeah.
Boiling over.
Nice
Perfect save. Magic's got him. He's got their number. Now they can just pause. As we know, Eternal Fire more than comfortable just to let the fights come to them when you've got such an advantage. You know the CTs have to make some sort of move, and here it comes. Just flirting with the mid-walk. Now the perfect hold is from Immor, and he was already spotted. You know, he was on T-stairs, got that kill onto KRIMZ, still sticking around, posted up Roy versus an AWP.
Oh, wow.
Good shot. No trade from Zantares. One back.
They trust in the system, they trust in the call, they don't want to force the fight, they're still patient in other positions. And this one's so hard to clear. From Mezii's perspective, that is a horrible position. That is so hard to get that kill as a CT. So nice patience for Eternal Fire. They wait some more, and all the kills come to them. Not that one. Now they may as well hit this B site, they know, and so does nicoodoz, who's taken that kill and immediately rotated as Eternal Fire creep their way in to close this map, to take their pick in this series.
Oh, but that's the bomb court crossing. nicoodoz trying to give fnatic a chance. Nade does good damage. Spread between both players. Roy is also flanking, coming in with the backstab. xFlow needs to win this. If he does, it removes a lot of the pressure here. Roy. Ooh, that's a double fumble. You don't fumble twice and get away with it when you're up against xFlow. Now it's just nicoodoz. And half the time ticked off this bomb already. He's up against the clock and the two enemies that lay before him. This shouldn't be a nicoodoz round ever. Doesn't have a kit, has no way to force these fights, and there's xFlow to walk it over the line.
The danger man, of course, working towards middle with Magic.
Well, they're pushing quite quickly up into the playground. They've got a lot of control here already, Hugo.
I think they've heard it. Although maybe
you think
not.
so?
No, I take that all back.
No.
Roy's looked away. He was considering it for a second.
gonna look.
But he's just going to miss it. He's going to walk right past. They have slipped the net. Ships in the night. No light on. And this is going to be a weird round all of a sudden. The bomb's been spotted and dropped. And the flank is actually going to work out perfectly for the Eternal Fire boys.
So they've got all this information. But do they go towards A now? You can see Roy's actually finding access towards the A bomb site. He's right by the flower bed. He's coming through the connector, and he will find contact here.
He's behind them.
Not again.
Oh, no, he's missed it just about, and now fnatic can just sprint towards A.
I don't know how fnatic have come up so good in this round, considering all the timings they've missed, but Eternal Fire don't want to risk it and go through the smoke. They'll wait for the big flank. They don't have a kit, however, and fnatic should have that plant.
They've had a lot of chances to get some flanks going here, Eternal Fire. Finally, one of them working out, and what a shot. What a shot from Nature, but Calyx gets caught with his pants down, and FASHR will eventually clean that kill up.
What an absolute stinger of a shot from Magic there. That is beautiful. 4-on-2, 30 seconds remaining. Surely this one is locked in. Zantares with another crispy one. As that USP keeps connecting, FASHR remains. And that's very convincing from Eternal Fire. What a pistol to kick things off.
Expecting a lot more face from fnatic, who surely must have considered that first map would not go their way. It's interesting to hear Freya, after she talked to Samuelson, talking about how, they were confident on this despite Eternal Fire being such a frequent Anubis picking team. So fnatic at least start this round off right, and they get a double kill as Roy opens up in mid as well. It's down to the AWP.
Well, Amor is in a very difficult position, and he's going to miss the shot, but he's got the turbo. He goes in for the fight. That's the play he decides to make, and the AWP goes down. That's a lot of money gone, and
yeah.
At least it was entertaining.
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it? This is the clean sweep, though, for fnatic. Not a single kill found, and that might continue here. xFlow probing outside the monster tunnel, but look who's waiting. In-game leader mezii executes him in the back, and that's going to be a very promising start here. Like we said, it's fnatic's best map. We expect them to take this one. Good start for Eternal Fire, but now the financial woes hit after the investment of that AWP.
Towards party, no one overextending. Perhaps it's only a matter of time before Amor does decide to walk a little deeper in the bathrooms, but FASHR's coming up. What a great flash. And that's going to remove Zantares, and they immediately check Amor.
They just know what they're doing. They see that position, they expect the setup, and they've seen Emor on toilets every single time.
We also seen Eternal Fire rock that setup a few times in previous tournaments and previous times they played
exactly
Overpass.
What they're looking for there.
Exactly. They come around the corner, they're so ready for it.
Yeah, as soon as they get that first kill as well, nicoodoz beelines for that deep AWP angle, favors him because he's far away. Major will hold on to the site, and the bomb can go back because notice KRIMZ is still chilling outside of B, but there are 2 CTs here, and he hasn't heard them shuffle away yet, so fnatic will just keep moving forward into this site, and it's a point in the round where Eternal Fire feel like they need to make a gamble towards lower.
30 seconds. KRIMZ just trying to show a little bit of activity here towards B. He will go down, but not all is lost. A 3-on-3, and all the remaining CT players are towards the B side of the map here. Mezii will slowly but surely confirm that A is open. Bombs will be planted in the default spot. An advantage fnatic, but not all said and done. Problem is no kits, of course, but they do have a smoke and a flash. As the pincer maneuver comes through now, nicoodoz more than ready for it.
Oh, I love that head jump. He hits his head, so his model goes a little further than the AWP is ready for. And now they have a way back in. 2 players in the way. nicoodoz needs this kill, and he gets it. FASHR's on 4 health. It's really all on the AWP. Do or die, and Major shoots him in the back. FASHR's too far away to stop this stick, but he is wrapping round the world, and that smoke might just decide it. FASHR can't do a thing about this round. It's Eternal Fire with a 10-second stick.
He could get it!
Oh, not quite. Great cover. And were they getting it this loud last week as well? They've really been screaming down the house.
I wish we knew. I'm sure they were. But, you know, it's a decent position to assume quite early into the round here.
How many gaps have they found? Again, Mezii just running along like he doesn't care. Like there's no one here. And guess what? He's right.
Look how fast this is. He's just full sprinting. They have no idea because no one's even close to him. They will consider long, but they won't be ready for how close he is. Luckily on that jump spot, they do see where Mezii is. Now they're going to post AWP up here. But look, they have no idea where Mezii's tucked. They don't know if he's in the right side or the left side. And Amor has to come back to safety. Mezii crossed again. Oh, wow. The timings are just working perfectly for fnatic.
That is a big smoke, though, down on short side. It's going to allow Emor to walk up. But these shots haven't been connecting as consistently as maybe he would have liked. He's got a teammate by his side. Xantares and Emor with Major still baiting and jumping on the back of the bomb site. 45 seconds, and fnatic are committed to this one. They are hitting the A site. They've got to make this work.
And Moore still has a smoke as well, so he can funnel them towards his AWP crosser, but we'll see how this one finishes up. One player towards long for fnatic. KRIMZ safe from the flames for now. This should be the final play coming in momentarily. Xantares trying to hunt for information. Confirms they are there. Activates the AWP, which connects the first shot.
Hasn't been great at getting multi-kills in this position, but this time he has the rifle support of Xantares, or at least he did. That's gone, and Amor now has to rely on Major to keep him out of this one. Amor is fully committed, and the no-scope goes in, nearly gets away with a second, but the rifle will eventually overrun him, and the clock is the most important factor here, but they've cleared out Major. They've got it. Down! Just about stays alive. FASHR gets the bomb down. One more bullet would have done it.
King KRIMZ again. Look at that cover. Clears the backside, saves FASHR on 7, and X-Foul, he may have good timing, but he has got his knife out. He's a dead man. KRIMZ does it all. 4 kills. The king of Pro League, the king of Katowice.
Look at the lack of utility. Almost no grenades. They've opted for full firepower here, and they're taking damage early on.
Excellent.
As Calyx and Major get wrecked.
Yeah, what a nade over the top. Excellent points, Hugo, as always, and will get a response. He's going to fire over the top of the boost. Let's put some numbers on old Crimmy boy, right? Not just matching Astralis in Katowice wins across the years, but same for Pro League. 3 times with fnatic as this guy won this tournament, and he's one of 6 players that have attended every single Pro League. That will become 5 this season with Dupree ducking out. And right now, fnatic are ducking out of this round. A 2v4. They would never win this. FASHR and KRIMZ in a 2v4. Surely not, Henry.
I tend to agree with you, but I'm not sure this is the sort of round that Eternal Fire could lose, actually. That's the question for me. And we'll get into the 50-second mark. KRIMZ towards long with the bomb. He's got to deal with Amor first. Low HP. And to be honest, if he walks from about now, he probably has to drop on him. And he's going to. Here he comes, slowly but surely.
Well, it's all about this fight. If he gets this kill, then it's on. Because then the bomb can get over towards the site. But
he's checking it.
Yes, Moore's position still pretty good, but the timing, he's looked the wrong way. Oh, it's a kill for KRIMZ. One easy bullet to it. And now it's all about FASHR staying alive here. Bullets being peppered from the toilets. If he takes the bind kill, well, they've got the safe plant.
Blank. Oh. It had to hit. No time now. It's a done deal. Finally, Eternal Fire feels something on the CT side. After a streak from Fnatic, the net's 7 in a row.
And here we go. Round 15 underway. Mezii in the connector. Has been finding a lot of space in the early portions of these rounds, and not this time. Xantares only getting 1.
1.5 at least. FASHR now down to 24 points of health, but a 4-on-4 definitely does favor the T side, especially on a tactical map like Overpass. Spread way too thin on the C2 side, and you can see it more now reacting, trying to hunt for a bit of intel here. Locking down the connector, but doesn't look comfortable with it.
I don't like the bomb being alone in middle. Neither does nicoodoz, who will be coming in to reunite. And that bomb drop may have been hurt by Emor, who's down in connector. And we've already seen a lot of late mid-takes for Fnatic, so he's going to keep his eyes on it. Oh, just misses that timing. But nades are being thrown out. Dilly-dallying. Emor, he's got the round in the palm of his hand. He needs to be patient, though, that bomb. Where's it going? Backstab to Roy. Just about recovers in time as a flash pops, and nicoodoz might have to go back down into the doldrums.
Here comes KRIMZ in towards B. FASHR quite the distance behind him. KRIMZ has got so much space behind this smoke already. He'll clear the barrels first. Once he sees that's clear, it's all about heaven, and Major gets the up on him. 2 versus 4 again, this time nicoodoz and FASHR, and the AWP of FASHR chimes in. There are 2 ups right now on the T side.
This might work,
That actually might work, because they're sending the bomb out long.
Just got to stick it.
Oh, this could be wild.
Oh, FASHR, just keep making noise. Sell this one. He dies, it doesn't matter. This is it. This is what this round was made for. nicoodoz with a plant. He can go back to short side.
He has a Molotov as well.
Oh, dear, Henry.
And they have kits, but a smoke, I think, is available for Xantares, so they can extinguish in that regard.
They just used the Molotov already, though. nicoodoz threw it down towards the stairs early on. He's burnt that option out, but he might just get the kill. He will. Now he can drop back, reposition, seeks the head. Misses the second time of asking, but he goes back, crossing into the danger zone, but he's got himself in the bathrooms. Tap on the defuse. He would have to swing wide, and nicoodoz has got it down into the 1 versus 1. It's just Calyx left. He's got the kill, but what a shot from Calyx. Luckily saves that one.
Well, there we have it, 10-5. Eternal Fire still have something left in the tank. It's not a great half, but it will do. The Eternal Flames of the first map have surely been extinguished now, 10-5. They trail going into the second half on the T-side campaign. KRIMZ is boosted, and he will be getting contact early on. The swing comes around to those Julies, and more handles their damage taken, but a 5-on-4 once again for the Turkish squad.
They were ready for that. They pulled right back after the contact of the boosted player. Mezii still has his, though.
Bear in mind, Eternal Fire won the pistol in the first half as well. They can pull this one off. That's both pistols in the bag and a huge deficit to recover from.
They've won both pistols back on the previous map as well, so...
And Moore's got the Julies back, Hugo.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. There's always a chance here to turn this one fully in their favor. Xantares gets up on the boost, gets spotted, dismounts pretty quickly. And still a minute to play with here. The gunslinger is still around.
Certainly is. Can do a lot of damage, those 2 guns. Yeah, the smoke, flash, and a Molotov. Everyone towards B for now, but not for long. Starting to shift their stance and lean towards the A side. I say lean, they're actually full sprint as they make their way up towards the bomb site. That's going to be Major trying to keep CT rotations away from the B bomb site here. Mezii gets contact. A little bit of damage inflicted, but everyone holds their ground.
Yeah, it's a seesaw trying to figure out which side is safer. Way their options are. Yeah, it will be A after all. Fnatic are fine to play retake here, but they don't have a kit. That's the problem. Swap out for nicoodoz, trying to feign more players. Goes back to the USP and pushed out by the Molotov. There's 15 seconds, but that should be enough. There's no flank. Easy plant, easy post, easy kill, easy round.
Yeah, great work from Eternal Fire. Fnatic held at bay for the time being. And sure, they start to go back in. Mezii and nicoodoz have found a couple of kills, and maybe just a little bit more getting back into the round. Fnatic are getting every single kill, and it's all down to xFloud. Sure, he wins some clutches, but his teammates have put him in a real difficult position. He'll swing out, he'll get one, nearly denies, but unfortunately, FASHR is just too much, and Eternal Fire, you can't afford to let that kind of round slip.
Yeah, another early advantage. They get a completely open A bomb site as well. Sophisticated killing machine was one quote I used. That was quite a good one. But here we go. And Major opening things up on a key player in the form of Roy. nicoodoz will pull one back. So still a 4-on-4, but they know exactly where he is. A key jewel here. Calyx comes out on top.
The Calyx factor.
That was a good one as well.
Here he comes.
Back there.
Running
Alive and well.
He is still factoring. Here he comes out long.
Oh,
What a headshot.
Calypso.
mezii is removed as we go into a 4-on-2 here. FASHR and KRIMZ. M4's between them, going to gamble the A site. If they're both there and the full contact comes through, this could be possible for them. This round's not done by any stretch. Depends where they want to go, and they will be fully committing towards the A bomb side. By the looks of things, it's still with a minute. They can feel it out, but we'll see what they make of it.
Well, FASHR holds, gets one from the corner. Shouldn't really get away with a second, but was so close to nearly picking it up. And just all KRIMZ left.
Warbang.
He has been the king so far, but I don't think he's going to be usurping the throne from Eternal Fire this time. Flashes just keep popping right in front of his face. Finally, he starts to slink on out, and he will go down to Calyx. Big round there from Calyx.
Yeah, we have to see the replay package of those frags. That was unbelievable. You found a jigsaw, Hugo?
Never completed one. A bit hard.
I don't think I have either.
No.
I think I've
Not
already
even
attempted one.
patient
What about the
enough.
kids' ones? Like 8-piece puzzles?
My favorite are one-piece puzzles where it's just a photo.
Yeah, they not as much fun, but
Easy to complete,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Well, talking about completing, we have got an execution towards the A site and a big flank coming through, Dinko.
Yeah, FASHR could complete this. He's coming around the backside. mezii trying to delay, and here comes FASHR. The Dutchman is flying towards them, right behind them. Tap, tap, tap. A1S out, but he only manages one.
I promise I'm not copying you.
Yeah, I know. I think that's
it's just
best to
how I
say.
sound.
It is kind of interesting.
But we grew up
you know.
in a fairly similar
True,
area,
yeah,
like
that's
west
true.
of London. You were West London. West or West London.
Yeah,
You're West London.
Yeah, I'm double West. Double West best,
that's true.
maybe. But I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, just happened, didn't it?
You didn't ask for it.
No,
Just happened.
It's a blessing in disguise.
Funny how you both ended up as commentators, so must be the voice.
Oh,
nicoodoz.
he's trying to end it.
Single-handedly
Wow.
doing damage onto 3 players, takes 2 down, and Calyx is barely walking still. Here comes Xantares. I think he's got a bit of trauma coming into this position. The amount of nades just bombarded him through the tunnel, but this time he gets away. And there's no issues for him. He'll start creeping up towards short.
Is this where it all comes crashing down?
Oh, he is this.
Big ears on Roy.
He's not jumping the gun, but he is communicating it along. We see those players dropping back through CT spawn to reinforce lower. Oh, look at the stack. 3. 3, and Calyx just left, trying to check if he was being flanked. It doesn't get worse. Poor Eternal Fire. They need these entries, and they need Xantares now.
Well, luckily they have got Xantares who hits the first one, but this is the flank coming in. Oh, Roy tapping away, finally gets the kill.
See
He
ya.
runs out of ammo, so he'll send the nade in instead, and
Good
that might
nade.
get the job done. Calyx was low on health, but doesn't fall to it. In the meantime,
Go B.
Xantares is killing people on the B bomb site, so Calyx has to think about turning on his heels and running away, but
the
Roy
bomb.
catches the timing. The bomb is down, and it's just Xantares left. This would be an incredible 1 versus 2 to stay alive on this map. He's got the bomb in his hands again.
Nah.
He runs into the open, he'll go down, and FASHR will close. fnatic forces to a 3rd map. The strong first half showing was too much to come back for Eternal Fire. We'll be back, though, after this break.
At their level of competition, so maybe fnatic gets tripped up by that just a little bit. Execute heavy, though, in this pistol round at the very least. Upper bomb site, Molotov rains down into the bomb site. Major's ready to go. Top hut burned out, but mezii's inside the site.
Down the vent here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Lower side, nobody home right now for fnatic.
Free.
Bomb should go down, so this is likely to be a 5-on-5 retake.
And they're leaving Xantares outside just to try and cut those rotations and activate. Lay it on. He had a very quiet game on the 2nd map.
There's no kit, there's no smoke on fnatic, so this is going to be an extremely difficult, if not impossible.
That's why.
Hugo
I wonder why we
Observer.
weren't catching all the action. Well, it makes sense now. Here we go. Calyx and mezii, 1 for 1. And Major's just going to hold the double doors with them all.
Oh, he's flustered. Hugo, that is.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Door's coming open with a flash here, I think.
Well, flash goes out. nicoodoz looking to hold off and fend off this attack back in, but Major and Amor, they're getting the picks, and now they have to find Major just running around the corner. Pulls out the clock, but yeah, the
They
time.
got to get out of there, man.
They have to run away.
Wow, way too late. Overcooked the pooch, I think is the official terminology right there.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, that's the issue with no smoke, no kit of any kind. You're really running it low. And even with all the kills going your way, even getting a fantastic double from KRIMZ to kick that retake off, everything being positive for fnatic in the retake, just no time left.
Foundation.
We got
Nice.
The, well, we got the FASHR and Pro
Nice.
League as well, right? For fun. So
There
Foundation,
we
fun.
go.
Well, Mac-10 leading the way. Major's having fun, jumping around, clearing things out. There goes the rifle, save by Fnatic. And this one's pretty much done, but the dualies chime in.
Oh, okay.
The Julies have done something here. Maybe a little bit more up from mezii.
They're still quite slow about this, aren't they? The flank's coming quite quickly.
He
from
could
them.
swing. He could deny this bomb plan. There's no way to trade it, so he just goes back behind the door again. And now comes mezii down the ramp.
Boys, not like this.
Oh, that is painful. That is a rough way to potentially lose a round because KRIMZ chimes in also. He drops the AK down the vent, picks up another one. Now they've got some weapons.
This is horrible. Eternal Fire finally getting one kill back, but mezii trying to shoot at range, and the Jewel Barrette is, sure, acted as a distraction, but it's the rifle of nicoodoz that gets everything done. That is a ridiculous round to lose if you're Eternal Fire.
I chalk that up to the dualies. One kill, a little bit of a distraction as well.
And that'd be great if we could organize that, you know, have it filtered. Maybe we'll get Volvo on the line here, but this is guns.
Oh, they're just going to do a little bit of a late set piece. Initial Molotov, counter nades coming out for Fnatic. FASHR's got to do a lot. Up top, he's got the first dropped immediately. And this time, the kill's coming out for Eternal Fire.
Good luck keeping up with that one, Hugo. That was insanely fast coming in from Eternal Fire. nicoodoz locked in at heaven. A little bit of a gap on the edge of the smoke to play with, but it is going to give some time for Eternal Fire to get that bomb back. And with KRIMZ play in the lobby being spotted out by xFloud, nicoodoz has no shot. So he's going to drop back, let this one go. And Eternal Fire speed it up and find themselves a third.
A little stutter step on that hit.
Yeah, right. That molly towards top hut, they still used it, right? Because when you throw it from roof out of spawn, right, on the run, you can see here that the black discoloring on top of hut, it doesn't spread to directly above the door. So you can actually keep a player there, right? And you saw it. That's exactly what happened here. So as you come out, if you come out with a good timing, you know when you're clearing top hut, you can only be in one place.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to use their utility here.
And Amor nearly gets a double because of that. It was just very unlucky not to take FASHR down. So it could have been even more convincing from them.
Okay, third round on the board from Eternal Fire. That's quite nice.
And a gun round.
Yeah, and a gun
which
round.
I think is key here.
But
Yeah.
is it done in a sustainable style?
Lockers and Heaven combo right there with those two pieces of utility. So they might want to either get this secret cross or fight. Ooh, Xantares didn't make the landing there.
Upper split. Oh, perfectly
Xantares
defended.
unfortunately gets caught from nicoodoz to the back of the garage. Calyx very quick to get the trade, and the Calyx factor yet again. The double headshot, this one through the smoke, and he'll turn to hell to spot KRIMZ. What a round from Calyx.
Looks like some crisp cream locks right there. What is that?
That's disgusting. Roy's so mad right now. He's so mad he didn't get a chance in that whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
Tinfoil
one on
hats
four?
just came out everywhere. Calyx has just got people molding with that one. That is just ridiculous. We'll see what mezii's got up his sleeve. 25 seconds it would take.
They're coming at him.
They're actually coming towards his position, but xFloud is ready for him. He's looking at that position. They will check him in a more. Luckily with the Tech 9. Here they come. Major is at the front of the pack. Now I'm starting to move in. FASHR swings out. Good positioning for him. Gets a double kill. KRIMZ helps, and I don't know how. I don't know how they've done this. I don't know how they find their way back into this round, but they have. Xantares have no health. He's just got to run away. Gonna start setting up this top site push.
Oh, Fnatic's setting up for the top side push as well, though.
Yeah, they're ready. They know that they've suffocated them into this play.
So this is a fake here. It's going to be ramp.
They're going to come back to KRIMZ. And for A4, here comes the boost over the top. They tried it last round. Didn't get a kill from it this time either, but some damage deployed. But it's all about the bed and switch. nicoodoz in the corner gets away with a double. Bomb is loose on the ground, and KRIMZ will help close with FASHR. 6-6, all tied up.
Or none of the above.
Yeah.
Let's find out. After a quick commercial. No, we're not going anywhere, guys.
Not
It's the last
yet.
round. It's the last round. Here we go. Using the smokes. Using the smokes.
Oh, Xantares is running over the top of main too. It's a little bit of a change-up. They're going into the site. Here they come. mezii with a first headshot. And more back into a nice double. And Roy's turn from main. It's just one back here as we enter the 3v3. And they're turning their tails right now. Eternal Fire heading back towards ramp. And there's no one here.
No one home. nicoodoz is going to hear a little late. He's going to take a deep angle. Flashbang is dodged. How wide does he want to swing? How much does he want to challenge? He almost had it. Calling it out, and one's already down low. That's Roy.
Oh, he gets beyond the Molotov, but it still tags him. It makes the sound cue, and now they absolutely know where he is, but it doesn't matter because nicoodoz is helping him. Calyx turns back, xFloud chimes in, and suddenly it is all on KRIMZ. And he has had a great half counter strike here. What a way to end this first half it would be. A 1 versus 2. He's brought it down to just one more. And KRIMZ continues to reign as king. It's time for a break, but we'll be right back for the second half.
Still the favorites, right? Eternal Fire have been playing a lot of Counter-Strike. They've been looking good, but Fnatic are the favorites here.
Tell you what, if it wasn't for KRIMZ in that first half, though, Eternal Fire might have a really good standing moving into coming out of halftime.
That's true. That's absolutely true. It's incredible. Xantares is going to get all the steps, though, and mezii just domes him as soon as he peeks around the corner. It's been another rough day at the office here for Xantares.
That's bomb in lobby.
And it is back and forth in the lobby right now. Roy's trying to come over to help out, too. He's rapping from heaven, trying to get back, but it is all about this battle in lobby right now. FASHR starting to come back, realizing he has more help arriving.
That's painful because the players are so low. FASHR's gushed 2 of them. Now the bomb's been recovered. Oh, this is dangerous, Major. I don't think he wants this fight. Split 1v1 duels at the moment. Into the bomb site and back in T-lobby.
Yeah, the problem is for Eternal Fire, both their remaining players are so low on health, so just one bullet from these Glocks to the chest should be able to bring them down. And right now, Major, he's just letting them slink back into the site. Find some time, allowing the reposition, but xCloud's going to be caught. And now Major comes through the doorway. Just a matter of time, it feels like, until this round goes to Fnatic, and we look at 10-6.
Yeah, he slipped the net, but obviously no HP and no resources to actually stick this defuse in any meaningful way. Major going to try and find an escape route. Roy's waiting for him. Roy goes down, but you'll never expect this position. FASHR was the one he was fighting in lobby earlier, and now it's an easy kill right at the end, 10-6.
Oh. xCloud gets away with a first. Luckily, the trade comes in, but they're not ready for Xantares. But they did close the door quite quickly. But he's going to swing it open. He does get one. Doesn't deny the plant, but that's it. More with a wall bang. What? Stops it. No more time. Okay. That's ridiculous. Don't see that often.
The wall bang?
Yeah, I didn't know the scout could do that. Well, if they lose the round and he adds his upgrade, he's spent a lot of money. Not going to have a lot left in the bank, but he's going to have a chance here with the off.
There he goes. The magic
right
bullet.
Through the edge of the box.
Well, through walls, through smokes. Is he going to get any clean kills, guys?
Nah, he's
Dan
grimy.
M, someone check this guy's PC.
Check him, PC.
Well, they're across. They've got the bodies down. Number disadvantage.
Xantares is coming over here.
He hasn't had a great showing either, but if he activates on the CT side, which is where I expect him to do some of his better work, and they've even given him an AK-47 here for good luck.
Good defensive smoke as well to slow things down, shoot more time off of the round clock.
Yeah, he's just going to give himself a better position here on the stairs this time around, Xantares. Smoke will eventually fade away. Fnatic will start to come in towards him. And this is where I should expect Xantares to snap up a few headshots, but he's going to pull back.
That's a bomb on FASHR. If he challenges this alone and loses it, that's a ton of trouble. I guess they're trying to wait and see if they can split up the vents towards the upper row. KRIMZ is coming down. There's the bomb.
Ooh. Xantares now has a chance to get a second kill from this, and nicoodoz walks down the stairs, still trying to fight him. KRIMZ coming back in, but he gets caught by xCloud. And luckily, nicoodoz does take Xantares down and regains access to the bomb, but they're at a 2 versus 3 point with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, but how's he going to connect with mezii? Mezii's like basically out of this round.
This is not looking good at all here. This main player, Magic, should have won this. Just positioning alone.
Yeah, well, look at the time. You just got to rush now. You just got to absolutely sprint to the site, and, well, you take a fight. Is there enough time? There will be for nicoodoz.
Ooh, that second hop.
The B-hop. Oh, it does just get it down just in time. But even now, there's still the vent player to worry about and Heaven. But nicoodoz has got himself into the best position possible to him.
They have to know where he's gone, though. 100%.
That's the only way he can actually win this. So he's gone around towards Squeaky. They're getting on the defuse right away, holding it through. nicoodoz peeks around the corner, but it's not planted for him. And that defuse will come through, and Eternal Fire can celebrate.
Well, a little bit of a risk in this defense. No one's actually really watching for the wrap all the way around.
Yeah, that will have some questions, but I suppose they're just going to call the bluff here. Getting active now is Calyx. Is he going to push, or is he just going to take a passive stance? They will have to take some space, right? Because what you've just mentioned, the traditional protocol, if you lose Heaven, is start to creep in the lobby.
Oh, Moore is primed and ready. There's the first player to bid out the shot. Putting pressure now onto the ramp player, and Moore will reluctantly fall back, but now Roy starts to activate. Does Xantares leave the position at the right time? Roy looked back towards Secret, catches him, and now this is the sign to go for Fnatic. They're starting to barrel into this upper bomb site, and Calyx looks to hold. It's one kill from top hut. xCloud chimes in too with an execution. Fnatic battling back, but how is Calyx allowed to get away with more? And luckily, Fnatic stabilize.
Doesn't matter. It's a mystery. We'll never know the answer to.
Well, you said that round, the winner of that round, rather, Chad, would likely be the victor of this series. Well, Eternal Fire have come to battle in round 27 with a mismatch bye. They've got FAMAS out on 2 players.
I like
couple
this.
of M4s
I like
and a quick call from fnatic. Just dive towards the vent.
Diving down. They're already going to beat the defense, the rotation. Once again, over towards the ramp room. Major's a little bit late arriving, and he might be get stuck in no man's land. He's got to be very careful. Walking forward and realizes the danger. Backs away, and he's got to give up the plant.
One way here. Can't step wide. They're using the lip of the Tetris box there. Well timed on the flames here. 5-on-5 retake. No kit in play.
Boy, he's starting to move a little bit closer up the ramp. In the meantime, KRIMZ opens and closes the double doors and enters a duel with Xantares. But fnatic realize they aren't the ones that really need to fight here. They can just buy some time, lay in wait, lay some traps, and Xantares hits a headshot. Is this finally the round where he's going to activate? Roy, though, he's stepped up in this second half. Found some real impact to send this one home. It looks like fnatic have got this one locked in. Mezii's player to close it. A 16-11 victory coming in for fnatic. Pretty happy with that performance, I'm sure.